We found Lewis's copy of Heretics, Lewis's copy of Orthodoxy, Lewis's copy of Fancies versus Fads, Lewis's copy of St. Thomas Aquinas, and this is not the actual one, but this is a first edition of Chesterton's St. Thomas Aquinas. Lewis owned this book, not this particular one. I bought this off eBay, but Lewis owned this book, and so he would go through and underline certain things. He would write he wrote like ho ho, a little laugh in the margin when he thought Chesterton made a great point. And so I had to buy the same book, and I transferred Lewis's notes into my copy as well, so that I kind of have those. Another example is Lewis made an extensive index in the back of Orthodoxy. That was some of the biggest treasure trove we found. You know, most people who know G.K. Chesterton know the book Orthodoxy. A lot of people, that's their entryway into him. And so Lewis wrote an extensive index in the back of his copy of Orthodoxy. This is my copy of Orthodoxy, and I transferred what Lewis wrote. People aren't going to be able to actually see it, but you get a gist. You see kind of how there's like all those different notes. That's what Lewis did in the back of his copy of Orthodoxy. So I transferred them into my copy for research purposes. So, for example, when he would come upon a point that he wanted to remember, he would just flip to the back and jot down like a partial quote. So, for example, he says, "All elephants having trunks looked like a plot," page 105. Wow. Our father is younger than we, page 107. And so he would just go down and catalog some of Chesterton's big quotes out of Orthodoxy so that he could reference them and find them later.
Amazing.
So our work was finding those instances in Lewis's library, and then seeing where Lewis wrote about that kind of stuff later, or kind of where we saw echoes of that in his own work.